Hello and welcome to World of Sandra. Available on Instagram and Facebook and worldofsandra.com website. I've just come in a little early today just to check that everything is working. I don't think I had to do anything else. Okay, let's go. Let's just get my notes. So as I said, welcome to worldofsandra.com, here on Instagram and here on my Facebook business page. Okay, I'm Sandra Walters and I'd like to welcome you this evening, and I'd like to thank all of you that tune in later on this evening and listen later after the live show, and I'm ever so grateful that you take the time to do that. So today I'm going to talk about a variety of things, and look, as soon as I start talking, that's when the sun decides to come through the window. I'll just shift a little bit because I might have to close the blind a little bit on later on. Or shall I close it now? Which one is it? Oh no, we can work with that. Okay, so let me come in close now. Yeah, so it's been a busy week for me. Lots of upheaval and lots of change and lots of new things going on. And I'm sure it's been just as busy a week for you as well, with us all. A lot more people having had their vaccines. A lot more people maybe visiting the office, or offices making plans for people to return to work. and this is quite stressful for a lot of people. Again, we've also had the issue with the poor weather that we've been having, but then we're being told that over the coming days and going into the bank holiday that the weather will improve, and so we can only hope that that is actually the case and that will actually take place. I'm really looking forward to getting outside, and I'm actually planning a little soiree for my daughter in June to celebrate her birthday. So I'm hoping that the weather won't put literally a damp feeling on that, and that we'll be able to do that for her successfully. It's not a big birthday, but it's enough, something to celebrate, enough to celebrate the last year being locked up. And we have to take every day at a time, because there are a lot of people that don't have the opportunity to do that, or won't have had the opportunity to do that, because we've lost so many people over the last 18 months. Now, I've been going back into the office, as I'd said to you before, more so than I have done for the last ages, you know, since lockdown in March last year. And and I'm finding that quite tiring. And also as well, you haven't really seen me out doing my walks of an evening much anymore, because for one, my device isn't working, and it's still not working, so I'm actually using something else today, and I'm hoping that it's working okay. But again, I'll worry about that later on, so we'll just continue. And I'm hoping that you can hear me as well. I did go down to see the people at the O2 shop on Saturday, and I hadn't booked an appointment, so I needed to stand in this particular queue for which you didn't have an appointment, only to be told when I got there that because I wanted 2 appointments, because I wanted to talk about 2 different issues, there was not 2 appointments together, and I would have to have one and then go away and come back for the second one. So I said no, I'd go online and I'd book it. But when it came time to book it online, then I found out that you needed to do all of this sort of like testing, checking all of these things, and you had to press accept before you could actually book an appointment. So again, I haven't really done that. What I've actually done, you're on my iPad tonight, not my laptop as we did last week when I had technical issues, but on my laptop. So I'm hoping that we're the right way around, so that you can see me and you've not got those 2 dark blocks in the corners. And so I've just set this up, and I'm hoping that it's going well. So also what I found, and I have mentioned as well, that I'm finding that from the walking and then the getting up and going out and doing different things and everything else, that I'm really stiff, and I need to look at different ways of relieving this stiffness. So what I've been doing is massaging myself with our CBD lotion and our CBD massage oil, and that's eased the tension in my muscles and in my legs. But I also still find that I need to stretch. So I did promise you that I would do some kinds of videos of this stretching as I was doing it. But I will still put them on, because you'll find it quite funny, because I'm not as flexible and I'm not as agile or as athletic as I used to be in my younger days. So if you're looking for a good laugh when those go up, it will be worth watching those. Then we also need to think about detoxing, because again, we've all been in the home, we've all been just backwards and forwards, not doing a lot of things, and how are we going to detox and get ready to go out into the wide world again? And for us ladies, particularly women, because it's particularly women that listen to my show anyway, it's a good idea to maybe even get yourself a CBD massage. Now, how can you get yourself a CBD massage? You can do it yourself, or you can get your partner to do it for you, or when you go to your regular masseuse, you can ask them to use CBD lotion. And again, you can purchase it from me, and I will send it out to you, and then you can just give it to your masseuse to use, and that will ease a lot of the tension that you have in your muscles, as well as using our facial creams, because we have the face firming cream that you can use on your face to release any tension there and keep you young and fresh looking. Now, last month I launched a book club, and I've had a few people calling me and saying yes, not calling me, messaging me to say yes, they're joining the group. So I hope to have their feedback next week, because this week's book ends on the 31st of May. So the book that we're reading is Terry McMillan's It's Not All Downhill From Here, and we need to complete that or you need to complete that by Monday. And then any comments that you want to make about those, just pop them in to a post on the World of Sandra Facebook page, or go to the website and put it on the website, and they will all be collated and put together, and we can have a little discussion about those and about your feelings about how that's gone. And then also as well, there will be an overall review of what we think of this book. Now, as you know, I've finished the book and I've enjoyed it immensely, and I'm looking forward to sharing those thoughts with you. Okay, now I did say again about a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is ready to go. So it's just a case of putting the content on there, which will be a collaborative space more than anything really, where I will have guests and we'll talk about their businesses, about their experiences, about their lives, their health, well-being issues, things that they've overcome, how they've used magnetic therapy and how it has worked for them, and incorporate those things into the channel for you to watch those at your perusal. Now today I'm going to talk, at the end of last week's show, I got a message to say that I was wearing a new piece and I hadn't spoken about it. But with all of the technical challenges that I was having, I didn't really get a chance to. I just had to sort of because we started a bit late, and although we did finish later, I didn't get a chance to do that. But we have had a new collection that has launched called Cool and Chic, the Cool and Chic collection. And I have actually posted the pictures for the Cool and Chic offers, or the new items in the Cool and Chic range, on the Instagram page and on the community page. So if you want to know information on prices and on the items and what they look like, just pop along there and you can have a look at them, just make them wider and everything else. So this one, which I wore last week, and I'm wearing it today because I thought it was I like this sort of like boho feel of it, is this key, and there's a magnet in the key. I don't know if you can see it there, there's a magnet there, and so it sits quite nicely here, but you can wear it lower if you like, and I'm wearing it with our negative ions necklace, which you can do. So that goes there, and this actually costs £33. I've got my normal lava stone earrings on, which I do love, and they cost £37. And I've got my 2 flexible rings, which move with me throughout the day. So in the mornings my hands might be a little bit swollen, but then as the day goes down, the swelling goes down, and so the rings adjust, because we do well-being jewelry here. We don't do just any kind of jewelry. It's jewelry that will benefit you, benefit your family, so you can give the gift of well-being using our products if you would like to. Now, a couple of other items in the range. I've only got a few of them because I bought the ones that I liked. I also like this pendant. This is in the Hot and Cool range as well. So this pendant, not Hot and Cool, Chic and Cool. And this is in the range as well. And as you can see, it's got this diamond shapes down one side and then the diamante down the other. So that makes a lovely pendant to wear in here. And it also comes in rose gold as well. Okay. And there's a bracelet to match this and earrings. So you can actually get it as a set. So it makes a beautiful gift set to give. And this actually pendant costs £33. And then another highlight piece in the range is this fleur de lis. And I've just taken it out of the packaging today, but fleur de lis is one of my most favourite shapes actually, and it is actually a key feature when I got married, and I actually had fleur de lis on my wedding cake. But that's another story. So you basically can actually wear it with a cord or a chain through this hole here, or you can wrap a cord and a chain round the neck piece here. And again, it's quite a large pendant, magnet in the back, and you can wear that here. So that's another one from the Cool and Chic range. And in that, yeah, you can also get, that also comes in a full diamante. So this is the best example. We also have these earrings. So if you see these earrings here, where they've got the diamante crystals all over, we actually have this fleur de lis with the crystals all over it as well, and that costs £37 with the crystals. And these earrings, we've had these earrings out a while, But I bought these because I like them, because I wanted to wear them. So again, it's earrings. You can judge them on the sides there. And they again have a magnet in the back. One magnet. There it is there. Yeah. And they're a beautiful piece. The actual diamond, the actual magnet sits against your earlobe. So whereas these are drops, these ones sit up here on the lobe. And those cost £28. Okay. And then, just again, as we're showing you the jewellery, this is the tennis bracelet. And then here is the chakra bracelet, again with the diamante crystals in it as well. Alright, so those are some of the new pieces, and as I said, I've posted them all on the Instagram page, World of Sandra, and you can see them on the community page when you have a look on there. Alright, and don't forget, if you go to Instagram for the first time and you like my page, please follow me, and then if you engage regularly on there, I will follow you back and engage on your page too. And again, join the community page, because that's where all of the offers and everything will take place moving forward. All right. Let me just get a taste of my drink. So you see, I'm still, and you should also be doing that if you have it. Be using your water sticks for hydration, and your your water sticks and your coasters, which will magnetize your glass if it's a flat bottom, and this will magnetize the liquid inside if you want to give it a stir, quick stir and drink. And you don't need to have both, you can have one or the other, so don't feel like you need to buy both. And we also have the bottle bands. So if you've started to get outside and started to do exercise, running, jogging, anything, going back to the gym already, even for some people, going to the sauna, which I still haven't done as yet, then use your bottle bands, and then you can use them around your bottle, and it can go around the plastic bottle as well as the metal bottle. It doesn't really make any difference at all. It will magnetize the liquid inside. So I can see the light ring reflecting on my contact lenses. It's very interesting. Okay, now another thing that you should be doing, or you could be doing, is again improving the air quality in your room. It's springtime, and now as we let in more air into our homes, the best air that you can let in is fresh air from outside, because it contains negative ions. But if you're not doing that, or you still feel it's a bit cold yet, you can be using our diffuser. You can't actually see it, it's a bit low tonight, but here's the diffuser. And again, if you want to see the diffuser, there's a video that you can look at on the community page, and there is also a video and more images on the Instagram page, so you can look at things more closely there. And also as well, what I'd suggest as an essential oil, because we do aroma oils for our diffusers, is to use our new one, which is Wellbeing, which is orange and cinnamon, and it's just beautiful. It's just so fresh. It will remind you of, or it reminds me of, new beginnings, and that's where we are at the minute. Not only is it spring and a time for new beginnings, but it's also new beginnings because we're starting to emerge again into new ways of doing everything following COVID. And it's important that we don't fall, although we want things to get back to normal, it's important for a while yet that we do things differently, that we remember that we still need to keep some form of social distancing with people that are outside of our bubbles, that we still continue to wash our hands, that we still continue to use sanitizer, that we still continue to wear masks, because as you can see, there are variants popping up all over the place, and you don't know where you're going to be. So it's really, really important that you pay attention, not only for your own well-being, but for the well-being of the people that you live with, and the well-being of the people that you come in contact to. So it's important that you do that. All right. Now, another thing I wanted to mention to you today was not only about hydration. Gosh, I need to remember, because I'm not as young as I used to. We talked about detox and facials, Book Club YouTube channel, stretching, offers. Right, there aren't any special. Right. So I was sort of like mentioning this week I've been through a lot of changes, and I've got some really exciting news to share with you. I can't tell you exactly right now what it's about, but stay tuned, and you'll find out more about that as the weeks go on. And I'm really quite excited about those changes. The video that I'm going to do to start the YouTube page again is going to be, I'm sort of like reverting it back and reflecting it to be a little bit more like when I started to go live last year, in that how things were, because it's new again, and I want to start in the same way and sort of like take it back to how it all began. And that's why it's taken a little bit longer, because last year when I first started, if you remember, I wasn't on my own. I did have a lot of help, well, two of us, and but so I want to include that help and show you how we've progressed and moved things along as we've gone into this new year, because it is only just over a year ago that we sort of like went online, and so much has been learnt and so much has been done in that time. Now I'm going to also start sending out a newsletter. You'll have the opportunity, if you want to opt out of the newsletter, to do so, and I'll be sending that out to you just to give you an outline, really, because that's the best way to do it. Because sometimes when you're doing this live, you forget half the things you want to say, or you remember them after you come off, or you don't say them the way you want to say them. So I'm going to be doing a newsletter where I'll send out and highlight everything that's going on within World of Sandra, so that you can engage in that or not engage in that, and you'll have the option to opt in or out, or to share. It will be down to you. One second. Shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Somebody has just said to me that they can't find me, and I'm not quite sure why. So we'll see what happens there, because I'm sure something's wrong, because this is not quite right, but it will work for today, and then we'll have to do something different at another time if we have to. Or it might even be a case that I might have to go on to another page a bit later on after this, but I will finish this because we've already started. Okay, so what was I talking about? The newsletter. And so I'm going to be sending that out with the special offers and everything that's going on, and to tell you about more about Instagram, and more about YouTube, and more about the community page and how each one works, and some of the new things that I've got going on. I mean, I've already been out and I've bought new presentation dishes for the food section, and I think they look lovely, and I hope you think they look lovely too when I start to put those on for you. And then with the little my daughter's party, again, that will sort of like springboard the lifestyles. Oh, can't find me. All right. That will sort of like springboard the lifestyle page. It's already started, and so it's just to sort of like give it some teeth, and to let you know, well, what is it all about? What is World of Sandra all about? What is it we're trying to achieve? Yes, it's a community of like-minded people, interested in the same things, and having a banter once a week and talking about what's good and what's bad in our lives. And it will expand and be something that everybody will look forward to. But again, that's just how it is. I think that going forward, and just sending something out and just putting it all in one place and sending it out to you will be a really good thing to do. Okay, right, so I know that everybody's lost out there, so I'm going to have to wrap this up now. I think that's an apt end to this video. We've been on half an hour, and so I'm going to see if I can find out what's going on elsewhere, and then you may see me come back a bit later on. But that's just how things are. We just take things easy. We just enjoy ourselves. I just enjoy myself, and I just chat to you at will. So don't forget, I've told you today about some of our special pieces, or our new pieces in the Cool and Chic collection. And if you've got any problems finding those, just send me an email. I'm quite happy to send you out a hardback catalogue if you want one, if you don't want an electronic version. You can see everything that is available in that range on the Instagram page, and you can see it as well on the business page here at World of Sandra on Facebook. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me, or thank you very much for watching this video later on, and I'll see you soon. Bye.